we go. There we go. There we go. It's good.
You
Hold on, who am I,
good,
bro? Who
bro?
am I?
What?
Oh shit. He talking about Tank when he took a knee.
Oh my god.
We gotta see
He
what
was
type of
like,
time
Tank,
he
you
gonna be
see it?
on.
Sucker!
AK, can you
Hey,
hear
let's get
us?
it. Let's get into it, man.
All right. The AK freeze?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
bro.
froze.
There you go. There you go. There you go. What's good, AK?
What's up, AK? AK was in the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got all that good action.
He don't even care about the main event. We know what he hype about. Yeah. We can start off. We can start off with that one because we're gonna say a lot with the main event. So yeah, we can start off with the undercard first.
All right, the whole undercard or where we going?
Yeah, I didn't really start paying attention to the Gary fight. So
Yeah,
I was watching.
same.
I was
I watched
halfway.
Wello hot fight. I thought, well, am I saying his name right? Blood. I thought he lost. Dark skin,
Who?
bald head dude. Dark
Who
skin,
played
bald
him?
head dude. The one
Oh,
who fought
Preo.
Gary Russell.
Preo.
Yeah, but yo, I didn't think he won that fight. That's just my opinion. Though. I didn't think he won.
I'm not mad at
I
that.
Eh.
I didn't think he won that fight, but he was doing good. But I didn't think he won that fight.
It was a close.
I,
It's a close fight. I'm not mad at
Yeah, I
that.
was
Yeah.
gonna say
Yeah,
I did see a lot of controversial. I seen that word thrown around, but I wasn't fully paying attention to really have a argument in that fight.
yeah. I caught it on maybe like round 4. So I didn't see the first 3 rounds.
Which
So
I
I
don't
think Roach won. Pueblo definitely won.
oh, I don't
I don't
I
know the
don't
correlation, bro.
I was about to say I don't either, but we can get to that later.
You know.
So what y'all think of Gary and Rayo? Start off AK because you was in the building.
no. Y'all start off.
Belt to ass.
Yeah.
It was belt. Now I'll say this though. I'm gonna say this right. It was BTA, of course, but man, El Rayo is just tough, man. He tough. I like that dude. I like El Rayo. He tough, man. He tough, but like you say, belt the ass. Um, I didn't think El Rayo capitalized on the moment, on the small partial moments that he could have had in that fight, going to the body. He had when he went to the body, I noticed Gary Russell like reacted to it. Especially in like maybe like the third round. It was either second round. Um, all in all, man, it was belt to ass. It was belt to ass. He did great, but El Rayo, each time he landed, he didn't capitalize on that. He didn't really adjust that well in that fight like I thought he could. So yeah.
I'm not
I don't.
surprised Rail got beat. He's a tough dude, but Russ was on his neck. He was scared of Russell Power.
I
I
mean,
was surprised it was so one sided, man.
I
That's all.
mean, he literally won every single round
he
I'm
won
from
not.
every
It
start
could have
to
round.
gone either way. I was on the fence, but bruh, I watched that whole fight.
Yeah.
One way
Yeah, he
traffic.
lost. He was the one. It was a one-sided ass whooping. He ain't won none, but he was tough, man. I'm surprised he didn't do nothing. He was taking his best shots.
I mean, it wasn't much that Russell was giving him to. You got somebody who just as fast, just as strong, overwhelming you every second. Gary Russell threw
Gary,
damn near a million
Gary's
punches. It
faster
looked
too.
like.
Gary way faster.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
but
bro,
it's like
every
he took his best shots.
I'm like he started
Not
every
necessarily.
exchange with.
Not necessarily. You don't think that was
No.
Gary Russell best?
Mm, mm.
All
You know
right.
more than me. You know more than me. I ain't gonna argue with
He was
that.
hitting with some play shots.
No, but he
No,
wasn't
for
really
real.
loading up. No,
Mm.
he didn't really sell out to try to get him out. You know what I mean?
He
That
wasn't
wasn't the game
go all
plan.
clear.
Nah, that
I'm
wasn't the
like
game plan.
Gary Russell was starting every exchange with a triple jab, and Ryo just looking to counterpunch. I'm like, bro, Gary beat you to the punch, and by the time you try to find your punch, by the time you try to find your shot, he closing range on you. Like this ain't pit bull, so I don't see what you're trying to do right here.
Yeah.
the game plan was to do, because everybody was like, he's just gonna come out there and rush El Rayo and get caught. But that wasn't the game plan. The game plan was to, box him, and then in the later rounds, if it presented itself, to go for the KO. But Rayo wasn't really opening it up. You know what I mean? What did he say? What did he say?
It's
A pressure
many
fighter
people
with
want to.
hand speed and power. It's
I think he
many
meant to say.
people
I think he
want
meant to say
Russell
not
last
many
name.
people. I think he meant to say not many people. That's actually what I was gonna say. I was gonna
Yeah,
say the Gary Russell we saw last night. I
bro,
don't
Ryo
know.
couldn't
I
even
don't know how
breathe.
many people would have beat that if the way because that was the best performance I've ever seen from Gary. The way he looked last night, I don't
He couldn't
know.
even
I'm
breathe,
not. I'm
bro.
not
Like,
saying no one could beat him, but I don't know who would beat him the way he looked last night. That shit, I was like, sheesh.
yeah, he fits it. We s- so
I
my
mean,
bad.
listen, like I said, when you in the gym, Sibby, when you watch a game plan get mapped out, and then you see it come to fruition, the number one thing that we was worried about was he said, where was that guy? Hey, Stacks, can we enjoy the moment though right now? I understand what you're saying,
Good.
but let us enjoy this good cooking that we got
I
right
mean,
now.
Gary didn't look bad, but he just fought a different fighter. Somebody just a better
Man, I was gonna say he had
counterpuncher.
the
So,
right dance partner.
No, I'm not gonna
and
say
to be honest, and
that.
we're not gonna act like we're not gonna act like. I mean, the Puello fight could have went either way, in my opinion. You had people saying Gary won.
I don't.
I'm not saying he
It's
didn't he
cool.
didn't win, but I'm
Yeah.
saying like we not the way he said it like it was a clear Gary loss.
It
Mm.
wasn't. It wasn't. But okay. But I'm glad yesterday he left, no doubt. We got the WBA strap. Let him. We're gonna come back home and enjoy all the fruits of that, and then we'll see what happens after that. You know what I mean?
So who do all y'all want him to who do y'all want who do y'all think he gonna fight next?
He wants Preo.
Yeah,
He wants the rematch.
obviously.
He wants the rematch. But me, I want Africa.
Oh,
I
oh
like
yeah,
that.
because Tia didn't take that fight.
I
So
like that.
what made you say Africa?
They got history.
Okay, okay, just okay.
They said it wasn't a
Yep.
clear win like this. That's all I'm saying. I
That's
support
true.
Gary. He said
That's
somebody
true.
said Tio is cooking Gary. No, he's not.
Nah,
No, he's not.
I don't think Tio can beat him.
So before we get to where everybody going to, any last thoughts on anywhere else on the card, the co-main Gary, or we can get right to it if y'all don't got nothing else to go.
I'm mad I missed most of that card.
Well, I can break down. I can break down the cut. Hold on. LOL. What if you think Tio can beat Gary at this point? You okay? All right. Appreciate you. Um, it started out with Scooter Davis. He got a good. He got a knockout.
Hey, Isan, chill out.
Yeah, he not lying. He said Tio might get cooked by Barbosa.
Okay.
That's
I. That's gonna be a good fight. That'll be a good fight.
he could
And
easily lose
then
that fight. Yeah.
then the next fight was a good fight. Two young fighters. The David the Body Snatcher, Whitmire. That was a good scrap. Uh, Jared. That's the only DMV stand up. The DMV showed out last night, showed up and showed out.
Yeah.
But Jared was our only blemish last night. But shout out to him. He got the tire and all that. And this dude that everybody was telling me was this killer that was fighting J Rock. I think they need to slow him down.
Yeah, I was watching that fight in spurts, but yeah, I didn't see it either when I
I ain't
was
see it.
watching.
I ain't see it.
Nah, but I'm saying that up there, all I kept hearing was this kid is going to kill J Rock. J Rock gonna get killed. So he said, yeah. Jared Hurd a good dude.
Yeah.
He gonna come back home. He don't owe the game nothing. He did what he could. Now go ahead, Sibby, go to where you want to go.
Matter of fact, let me start off with the basic question. How did y'all see the fight as the end result? Did you have Tate winning? Would you happy with the result? Did you have Lamont winning? We can start there. We can
Seven
go with the base.
5 ropes.
Okay.
7-5 ropes. I'm gonna set it off. 7-5 ropes.
I had it
Listen,
7-5 Roach, even without the knockdown they should have
even
called.
without the knockdown. Listen, and I don't want to hear. I'm gonna tell you something. Tank didn't look no different than how he looked in any other fight.
Cat,
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't agree with that.
cat,
The only thing Tank didn't do, Tank was not walking Roach down. Roach
I was
stood his ground.
Tank looked different, but not in a way where I say he looked bad. I think he I think he had the mindset like a lot of people, like he was gonna walk through Roach. So a lot of times he was letting Roach lead, letting Roach be first. Cause usually Tank is a person, he doesn't find the shot, he creates the opening. And a lot of times he was just looking for it. So by the time he does find the shot he's looking for, he already behind 2-3 punches. Like he was real low act. He's always had low activity. But the first half of the fight, it was really, I mean, neither one of them, but it really wasn't shit there from Tank, really. I think it was.
Y'all didn't say who y'all thought won. Only me and him said who thought won. Who won? Sibby, AK, who won?
I thought Lamont should have got the one because of the knockdown.
No. Who won? Who you
I
think
thought
won?
no,
Nah, just like
I
straight.
was gonna say, I was gonna say, with or without the, I think without the knockdown, I think Lamont won, but I wasn't mad at the draw since they
Bro,
didn't count a knockdown.
Lamont was landing the bigger shots. He was
cat,
landing. He was accurate.
cat.
And you listen. Well, talk to me, AK. Talk to me, Chad. You was there. You was there. I want to know what you see.
I was also it's
That I
also gonna be a difference with us and AK because we saw it on TV, he saw it in person, so it's gonna be. I'm curious to hear what he gonna say.
Tank gave rounds away like he normally does, and it
and what
cost
did that do
him.
for him? Yes.
He
The
has to
only
stay active, fight 3 times a year. All right, so let me say this.
Shaking my head, y'all gotta stop saying what? What do we say?
I don't know.
that okay, yeah, we gonna get on it. Go ahead, AK.
All right, so if we going by the letter of the law, then yeah, it should have been a knockdown. And
Okay,
to me, the knockdown gives Lamont Roach the W.
okay.
If we don't count the knockdown and be going over there, I don't have a problem with being a draw. I don't have a
That's what I'm
problem
at
with
with.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
have
yeah. I don't have a
I
yeah.
don't have a problem with you giving it to Lamont. I don't have a problem with you giving it to Tank. And I don't have a problem with a draw because in the beginning of the fight, it was a whole lot of just
Yeah, the first 4 or 5 rounds wasn't really nothing there.
yeah, well no action.
Because
I
But
hate
but
man,
Lamont was the more so engaging in like the first round he was throwing more. Second round he was throwing
Pat,
more as well. I mean no I think second round Tank picked it up a little bit better. But like literally Lamont was the
stop it,
one leading.
stop it,
Come on, AK. We can't do
stop it,
this.
stop it.
AK, why you saying
Like I said,
this? Why you saying this cap, AK?
neither one of them was really leading in the beginning of the fight. It was a whole bunch of
It's like a chess match.
y'all gotta
But
no. What really need to stop
but
is how
but
about
Roach
when
was
enough,
playing chess better.
bruh,
Ooh,
bruh.
hey, I'm glad. In the comments,
That
he
shit just
said
pissed me off.
he said it wasn't a knockdown. The punch barely grazed him. Listen, this is the problem I had with it. I had multiple problems with this. First of all, if you voluntarily take a knee, that is considered a knockdown. Secondly, if we being logical, by the sport of boxing, your corner cannot do anything for you without the rest advice
Yeah,
to.
they
So
can't wipe your eye. You can't lean your head out the
the
ring.
second he
They,
went over there and they wiped his face, if we're being logical, that
no,
should have been a
I
disqualification.
was
I'm
about
happy it
to
wasn't.
say real talk. When you stick your head out the ring and go to your corner, that's it. Fight's
And
over.
what pissed me off even more about it, Steve Willis knew it. If you watch the replay, he counted the two and stopped it, and
He
then told Tank,
stopped counting at like 4 or
yeah, he
5.
stopped
I don't know what it was.
counting, and then told Tank, yo, next time this could be like next time,
but
right
check
now.
this
Why
out.
you doing this right
Check
now?
this out. Check this out. He was I think Steve Wills. I might be mispronouncing the name. I believe he was generally confused because nobody knew what was going on. Everybody watching was like, "What is going on right now?"
Bro, he
Because
took a knee though.
Yeah,
That's the
I,
most obvious
And
thing
look,
in
and
we're
look,
going
boxing.
Tank.
That's
stop,
the most
stop, stop,
obvious thing
Go
in
stop,
ahead.
boxing.
Go
stop.
ahead.
We're gonna get to that part. But what I'm saying is he took a knee, then he immediately jumps up and runs and sticks his head out the rope. We don't know what's going on. I'm like, is he quitting? Is the fight over? Like, I don't know what he's doing. You know what I'm
So
saying?
if you're the ref, you don't know what's going on when a fighter take a knee. Don't we just
I'm
start counting?
what I'm saying is Steve was supposed to give him an A count.
Mm.
That's facts. He chose not to do it.
No, no,
That
no, no,
I'm
no. He didn't choose not to do it. He
He
did do it.
did
He
it.
stopped.
because once
And
Tank
refs
got
say keep counting.
but once Tank got up and stuck his head out the ropes, he like, okay, he wasn't. All right, let's be clear. He's like, is he taking a knee or is he not? I don't know what he's doing. That's what Steve is. I know that's what Steve was gonna say. I don't know what he's doing. Should he have counted? Yes. Yes, he should have counted.
Why
I'm
did
not disputing that.
My,
why they keep saying
see,
did Lamont take a knee out? That shit is driving me crazy.
I'm gonna get to that
Wait,
too.
what
Didn't
My
he get
thing
are
with
pushed
they
down?
talking about?
and well, yeah, his was in the clinch, and Tank was putting his body. He didn't even take a knee. He did common what you do in a clinch. Someone's putting their body weight on you. Most of the times, people pick you up or they take the knees so the ref can break it up. So that
Yeah.
argument that debunks that whole
Yeah,
argument.
nah. But see,
Man, we
here's
done.
my issue with. Go ahead.
But my
Look
issue,
up.
not with AK, but with that argument, like yes, he was confused, but it's certain standards that you have as a rep that you know.
Facts.
The second that he took a knee, you gotta do what he did do. He gotta count. So you counting, you know what you were supposed to do in that time. And you did it, and then you stop. And
Let's
not
keep it
only
a
that, you
beam, man. Let's keep it a beam,
Yeah,
oh
man.
yeah, he
nah.
did it because it was
Hold on,
Tank.
hold on, hold on. Let's keep it a beam. This is the money guy. We here.
Yeah,
All this is
absolutely.
for him. All we here because of him. I can't call this right now. Too much money on the line. That's what happened. That's what happened. Any regular
Yeah.
fight,
That's how.
any regular dude,
Yeah.
any regular dude.
Then the dude get DQ for then somebody get DQ for falling out the ring.
What?
He stuck his he willingly stuck his head out just to get his eyes wiped.
Yeah.
That's
You
crazy.
It,
definitely
it,
can't turn around. Hey, sometimes you turn around, they stop the fight. If you look
right.
like you're not
Yeah,
defending yourself, you turn your back.
because
When you turn your back,
the second you take a knee, the ref is basically another doctor in there. So he has to ask if you're okay. And once he asks you if you're okay, it's a yes or no question. You got to give him yes or no. Anything other than that, they can stop it. So the fact that he turned his back, his body language looks as if he's quitting, even if he's not. And then you get help from your corner. You're not supposed to do that at that moment of time.
man leaned out the ring and started yelling to
Yeah.
the corner, man.
So let me ask y'all this, right? What did y'all if Tank had something? Cause look, I got lost. If he had grease of gel in his eyes and he knew that, do you think he should have just before the fight started, yo, come wipe my eyes, or start the fight? Like, what do you think he should have done in this situation to prevent the controversy? Cause it's like the moment he started the round and he began to go forward, it's like everything that you had that you thought was wrong with you go out the window because you're in a fight. So if you throw a punch and a punch hits you back and you take a knee and you stop, oh shit, I got shit in my eye, it's gonna look fishy. What do y'all think he should have done to prevent that?
First of all,
Or how you
say this. I say this.
yeah.
All respect to Tank. That was a soft ass excuse, and it's true. I bro, y'all know I got hair. I
Yeah.
I've had grease in my eyes and sparring fighting. I know what that's like. But I'm like, bro, we got people in a way. For example, Oscar Valdez, for example, they've had broken jaws, broken orbital bones. In a way, literally had a broken orbital bone in the second round.
Yeah.
Say he's seen three people from round 2 to round 12, and he did not
Damn.
once called time out. So I'm like, bro, you saying you call timeout because grease in your
Man,
eye?
He
Amanda
called
Serrano
time.
fighting with her whole eyelid hanging over her eye.
But hold on, but Amanda Serrano also said that her fight that got canceled in Puerto Rico was canceled for the same thing Tank stuck his head out the ring for. She said it's on Twitter right now. She said that. That's what Amanda Serrano said.
She said she
She
had
So
said,
grease in her eye.
I got my head done 2 nights, 2 days before my fight. When I got to the arena, it sweated into my eyes, and the doctor told me I couldn't fight. That's an actual fact.
yeah, that's. I mean,
So,
I'm not. I'm not saying that. that I believe he had grease in his eye. I truly believe that he wasn't lying for his reasoning, but how the response to it happened in that moment in a close championship fight where the person who's a massive favorite
You know
is down
why?
and the momentum is shifting. I'm
You know
like,
why he did
bro,
it? You know why he did it? You know why he did
cause
it?
he
Because
he the money man.
he's Tank.
Yeah, he the money
That's why he did it.
man.
Yeah,
I know why he did it. I'm just saying why I'm against it.
yeah, he did it because he's Tank. Oh, I'm gonna get this off, and he got it
Both
off.
sides. Yeah, that's
Hey, I'm gonna
yeah.
get this off, and he got it off. You know what I'm saying? He did that.
So so I know what was said, but I'm asking y'all opinion. Do y'all think immediate rematch is the right fight to happen next?
Absolutely,
Nah,
ten thousand
nah,
percent.
Okay.
Why no?
Yes.
nah. Tank said he got 2 fights left. You mean to tell me
No,
he gonna
he
waste
he
that
changed
fight?
that. He
Yeah,
changed
he
it
He
to.
said he
changed
got
it.
four now.
He
He
said
He
I
said he
got
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 four.
four
four.
He said
now.
I got four now.
So
Okay, okay.
before y'all dive deep into that, so the reason I asked y'all that, so I'm asking y'all this. If because I mean, I think rightfully so, Lamont deserves a rematch because I thought he won. Even if I wasn't mad at the draw, or I would even if the Tank because they didn't score the knockdown, if they would have gave Tank 7-5, I wouldn't have argued it. But I thought Lamont won.
Okay.
But let's say let's say we all think Lamont deserves a rematch.
Facts.
If Tank goes on to fight Keyshawn the Shakur, do you think would you be upset that he didn't rematch Roach, or do you think he absolutely has to rematch Roach right away?
All right.
If he go on to fight T.O., Keyshawn, Shakur, Haney, something like that, I don't know. I wouldn't be that upset.
I wouldn't be upset because those are like real 135ers. No disrespect to Roach. You know what I'm saying?
Or
He's still
140.
champion at. You said, well, I'm sorry, I couldn't
Or
hear you. What you say?
140. Something about
Oh,
140.
140. Like, I mean, here's the thing, right? Roach still is champion at 130. You know what I'm saying? That matters. For whatever it worth, that does matter. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure nobody want to hold up a division. Now, if he,
Facts.
I mean, I
Did,
wouldn't be
did you say
upset.
Cap?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be upset if he fought anybody outside of Roach, long as they are of stature. Like if he was like, man, I don't want to fight Roach, but I'll fight Shakur. Cool. That's you know what I'm saying. But he can't just fight no other person outside of a
Yeah, he
champion
can't just go
or
fight
Lamont
Jake Paul.
Roach. You know what I'm saying? He can't fight no up and comer like that's you know what I'm saying. Y'all know you know.
Listen here, man. If he fight anybody other than Lamont Roach, it's out of pocket, out of line,
I,
violation,
I was a shot
violation.
as much as I want to see him fight Shakur, as much as I want to see him fight Keyshawn, I actually agree with AK on this one.
Violation.
I actually agree with
It's an
AK on this one.
absolute
Because
violation.
the way he lost, I agree. I
It's
agree.
it's
It's a violation.
not
I
because the
wouldn't be
way
mad
it's
though,
Yeah,
but I agree.
I
I wouldn't be
would
mad, but
be
I
highly
agree with
upset.
fight Rose.
I'd be highly upset. Get it?
uh,
Listen. I don't care if he went and fought somebody else of one of them guys and steamrolled him. That doesn't change. That doesn't change the fact that this is a we saw you in a competitive fight that many thought you lost. You got to run it back.
yeah, like we put all context in it. The fight wasn't supposed to be close. He wasn't in your weight
Like for real.
class. Like you arguably lost. You had a
Said
very
we will see
controversial
me get a
moment. You got to
mix.
run that back.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
here.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie though, Sid. Let me ask you, like, how you think Lamont looked in that fight? Like, all in all, like, seriously, like, how do y'all think the fight just was? Do y'all think, like, like Tank showed up? Do y'all think it was something like wrong with him? Do y'all think Lamont was just better than what Brody thought he was gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Like, how y'all feel about
I
the
think
whole fight?
I think it's a situation where two things can be true. I think Lamont looked better than he ever has before, and I think Tank looked worse than he ever had before. At the same time, I think. Well, no, let me take that back. Let me take that not worse. I think his game plan was worse, but I don't. He was talking about retirement before the fight, so once you
Yeah.
start talking about that, you got one foot out the door. But I'm not gonna let that take away from the performance that Lamont had.
Yeah. I mean, I personally don't think like Tank look. bad, bro. I just think Lamont was just better. I think he was better.
I
I think he was better
don't
that
think
night.
Tank looked bad either,
I
man. I don't know what y'all
think
talking
he was
about.
better. Like the way he was punching, I'm like, yo, when Lamont was touching him, I'm like, oh, oh. But then when they got into those weird exchanges and Tank was punching, I'm like, oh, he looks good. So he's there. Lamont's just better.
I think
Hashtag run it back. Hashtag
Yes,
run it back.
run it back. Yeah,
I think the biggest thing that Lamont did better than anyone has before, he finished exchanges with Tank like no one has before. Tank is usually in exchanges, whether he gets outworked, he lands that shot and everyone is cautious, like, oh shit, I just got caught
I
by
think
Tank.
Tank wasn't mentally there
Tank
the
did
whole
his
camp.
work. Lamont finished the exchange, and a lot of times he got the better shot of the exchange, and he let Tank
He
know,
landed
bro,
the bigger
I'm
shot.
not scared of you. I know you more than anybody you ever fought has. Like I know who you are. This is me, Lamont Roach. You grew up with me. Like, what's up? And I'm gonna keep stepping to you.
He was winning the exchanges
Yeah,
to me. He was
He
landing the
was.
especially
bigger shots in the
in that
exchanges.
second half. Out the best round Tank had to me since they didn't call it a knockdown was that round. After that BS happened, the rest of that round, Tank did great back. That was what, round 9, 10, 11, 12. I thought Lamont Roach shut those out.
Me
What this
too.
fight reminds me of, it reminds me a lot of the first time Roy Jones fought Antonio Tarver.
I knew you
Not
was
the
about to say that.
second Tarver fight, the first one.
First fight,
The
yeah. It
very
was like
first
a.
fight.
They gave
And
that one to Roy. Was
yes,
this
and
before he
many
went to heavyweight or
after.
after?
Right. It reminds me of something similar. Two guys that grew up together, two guys that were very familiar with each other, came from the same town, all of that. And then when they fought, when you real familiar with somebody, some stuff you can pick up on easier than he has an insight that other people don't got. Right.
Hmm.
I've been fighting around this guy my whole life. To y'all, he's this monster. To me,
Exactly.
he just a dude I've been spawned. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's the dude I fought twice in the amateurs. See what I'm saying?
And like
To you,
even even beyond that, like even beyond with them being in the ring to each other, they from the same area. So they've been fighting at events where it's like, and they cool. So it's like, all right, when I'm done fighting, I'm gonna watch Tank fight. Tank done
and
with
they
her, I'm gonna watch
sparred,
Lamont fight.
and they sparred each other many times. Just like when Holyfield knew Mike Tyson. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because they had sparred before all them years. So when everybody's like, man, you could get knocked out. Nah, he's a killer to you. He ain't a killer to me. You know what I'm saying? So that happens, man. That happens. I'm not giving out no blue cards, man. When people get in the ring, I don't want to hear, oh, he was distracted. We all
Yeah,
distracted. We all got
yeah,
stuff going
man.
on. I don't want to hear none of that, man. You picked the
Yeah, because you stepped in
wrong
there.
guy. You picked the wrong guy for this moment then. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, hashtag run it
Run it
back.
back.
Now, now we gotta get to the good questions. Now let's get to the real good topics. First things first. If a rematch happens next, immediately, who are y'all favoring?
Lamont.
Oddly enough, to be honest, I'm gonna be transparent. I'm favoring Tank. I will favor Tank in the rematch.
I've been telling y'all every time, man. I favor the one I feel
I
is the
will
more the
favor
more skilled
I
boxer
will
every time.
I will favor Tank. And you wanna know what's sad about this? This was Lamont Roach's only chance to win. This was the only
What
clean chance where he was gonna
indication
possibly
gives you that?
win.
Where did you get that from? Where did you get that idea
I
from?
do, bro. I believe in Tank. I believe Tank will
That's
win
a
the rematch.
personal feeling, bro. What indication?
I
What
believe
you
he.
saw
I
in the ring?
believe
What
he.
you saw in the ring?
Listen,
What
he look.
indication did you see
Listen,
that
man. Lamar,
he ain't
look,
fuck with Tank in the rematch?
look, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. When
Tell
I
us.
saw that fight yesterday, bro, I thought Lamont Roach looked amazing. I thought he did good. I thought he won. Thought he won. Thought he won. But if Tank is the fighter that I think he is, I think he'll win the rematch. I think
That's what they're saying about
he'll
Better
just.
Bees.
You say
Hey,
what now?
That's what they're saying about Better Beef, man. That's what you were saying about
Yo,
Better
with
Beef.
Bivol.
Better Beef gonna stop the ball in the rematch.
I sure
hold on,
did.
hold on, hold on, hold on,
I
hold on, hold
did.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
I
Here he
I
go.
Everybody,
said that.
Here
everybody,
he go.
everybody in here know I picked Bivol. Ain't no
I
question.
said I
I
said that.
always pick the more skilled boxer in the rematch every
Yeah.
single time, man.
I
It
Yeah.
don't
picked
matter to
Bivol
me.
first time. I picked Bivol the
I picked the
first
ball the
time.
first time too.
Okay.
You gotta ask
I
me.
don't remember.
I'm going with
I,
Lamont.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I know I was vocal.
Yeah,
Listen,
Man,
he
yeah.
picked
I picked
Bivol.
the
He
ball
did.
both
I
times
didn't
by
say
unanimous decision.
he didn't, but you know I picked Bivol.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, let me say this. I don't think y'all ready for this. If
Go
they
ahead.
do, if they do win a rematch, he gonna stop Tank.
Ah.
Why you
Oh
say that?
You
man.
might have lost me,
Yeah.
man.
He did the
You
Steph
Yeah.
Curry. He
lost
did
me.
the Steph Curry turn his back
You
on us.
lost me.
He gonna stop Tank.
You
I
lost
mean,
me there.
hey, it's
He,
possible.
I mean, yeah,
It's
I never seen Tank get rocked like that.
man, he got wobbled like 5 times last night.
I never seen him have that reaction to punches like that.
It's like one thing, man.
All
It's
right,
like
all right, all
Lamar
right,
was
all
just
right,
a
all
step
right. I'm
ahead.
trolling. All right, I'm trolling. I'm trolling.
I
I knew
thought
you
you
was.
was
Nah, I
trolling.
believe.
I knew
I
you
thought you
Nah,
was
was.
you
trolling.
believe
I
that.
knew you
You're not.
was.
You
You
believe
believe
it.
that.
Don't lie.
You not trolling.
I
You're
knew
not
you
trolling.
was.
You believe that. You
I knew he
believe
was when
that.
he did that turnaround. I knew he was trolling. So who would you favor though in the rematch?
I'm going with Lamont though. Going with Lamont. Listen,
And I was gonna say it matters to me if Calvin Ford is the lead trainer in Tank's corner.
I was just about
And
to say that.
That
good
matters to
point,
me
though.
too.
What's his name? A blessing for you. He said, "What makes Lamont the more skilled boxer?" Because that's what I said. Do y'all think Lamont the more skilled boxer or Tank is? What do y'all think?
He was
I
the
think
more
they both got
skilled
skills.
boxer. Yeah.
No, I
If you
think he was
had to
just
pick,
hungrier last
who
night.
would you say was the more skilled fighter?
I think their skills on the same level. I just think Lamont was hungrier last night.
All right,
I think Lamont Roach was the more skilled boxer yesterday,
that's what
last
Because I
night.
mean,
What did you say yesterday?
Tank was was popping his stuff. He just wasn't. He didn't. He didn't pick his output up. He didn't pick his energy up. He was literally like chilling. You know what I'm saying?
He
And
was
that
looking
could
for that
I
shot.
understand that. But what I'm saying is somebody's causing you to get outside your normal pattern, which Lamont was doing. Lamont was hungrier, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
yeah,
like
but
Roach
that's
knew
what I
his
was saying.
it's like Roach
Oh
knew
my
his
bad.
placement of where he's gonna be after every exchange Tank threw. Roach knew exactly what Tank was gonna be every single
Yeah.
time. That's why he got the end of every exchange.
Yeah,
Listen,
so when I said, oh, go ahead.
one last thing. Sugar Ray Leonard said it best. I remember one day he was in the middle of a bunch of fights. He said, Sugar Ray said it best. He said, it's going to come a night in that ring where it's going to be a man that's just as fast as you, he hit just as hard as you, and he's just as skilled as you. But this is going to separate you from him. And whoever got more going to win.
So when
So
I was saying,
So Lamont
oh, go
had
go
ahead.
more
ahead.
heart. That's what it
He was
boils down to. That's
hungrier last night.
Yeah, so
Go, my man.
so now was just one thing. 'Cause I don't want you to take it out of context. When I said he was looking for a shot, looking for that one shot, I wasn't saying that as that was an excuse on why his output was there. I was saying that was his problem. He was trying to find that one shot, and he was letting a lot of rounds and most of the fight get away from him because he was looking for that perfect shot to get him out of there. That's all.
I
Listen,
think he ignored a lot of what was going on in the early rounds because, like you said, he viewed the fight the same way we did. I'm going to watch him. I'm probably going to stop him. And then when things didn't seem to go that way, it was like midway through the fight, and it was just like, oh shit! And he giving me more trouble. Now I got to make some adjustments. But Lamont Roach was steady making adjustments too, and being more aggressive as the fight went on. So that also messes mental up. It's like I'm the bully, this shit ain't working. I'm usually a better boxer. I'm not always getting the better of exchanges. Now what?
Mm.
What you saw? Two guys maybe we shot that. Oh, wasn't two guys on there.
listen. Two, you, that's true what you saw, but what you also saw is this: when a guy is at a certain level, right? He's the pinnacle of the sport, right? I'm at the pinnacle, right? I walk into place, everybody want be with me. All the comedians, all the content creators, all the rappers, everybody want to be where I'm at. Everybody talking about me. Everybody with me. This is the highest grossing, second highest gross event. All this stuff is going on. But you got an opponent that's sitting there saying, I ain't worried about none of that. When that bell
Nice.
ring, it's me and you. And when you not focused on that totally, you worried about getting your hair done. You worried about am I got time to do my get the right ring walk set up. We going through all of this stuff, right? Look, man, you can play basketball, you can play football, you can play all them sports. You can't play boxing.
Nice.
One thing about Floyd Mayweather that people miss, the one misconception about Floyd was this. Yes, Floyd had a bunch of theatrics, Floyd had a bunch of stuff, but when it was time to lock in, he locked in. And that's the difference. Everybody can't be Floyd.
They said about Lamont Roach will beat Shakur for sure. What y'all think about that?
Man, because I was lining up for the next few questions I had.
I think
I was gonna
All
say,
that
right,
well, yeah, we can start with
you can
Lamont.
go.
We can start with Lamont.
Yeah,
So let's say the tank fight doesn't happen. What's the next best option for him to do?
he already said it.
He
Him and Shakur
already
said
said
they'll line it
Shakur.
up. They said they'll fight each other.
Yeah, I think that's smart for both of them. I think
so
that's
what you
Yeah.
smart
think
for
about
both.
the fight,
I think
I
Lamont and
think
Shakur?
I think we're gonna be no man, I don't wanna say nothing to
I know you was going with that. I know you was going with that. Um, I
Hey,
think
it's gonna be like that video you sent, but we're gonna keep it between us. The pic, you
yeah,
know.
yeah. I think just to put it in better words, I think Shakur will win a dull fight. Um,
Shakur will win a
it'll
dog fight.
dog
Dog.
fight like it'll be
Oh,
yeah.
all
Dog.
No,
right,
no, no,
cool.
no, 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 no. You stupid. Stupid. I
Nah,
think
nah, we
I
ain't gonna
think
do
yeah,
it.
I think he'll comfortably win, which will be good for him because then it's like, yo, you arguably lost to this guy. I just comfortably beat him. We the top dogs at 35. Now what?
Comfortably beat him. Comfortably beat him. I
I'm
don't
s-
think you
I'm,
can
I'm
comfortably beat him.
when I say comfortably, I mean it could be close with it. I think he'll beat. I don't think it'll be a conversation who won the fight if they fight. That's just my opinion though.
So now,
Okay.
in that case, you could say Shakur would be the better boxer. So Shakur more skilled than Tank. We can agree on that one or no?
No.
That's what he's saying.
But I
No.
mean, I'm saying you got I gotta see him in the ring. That's one fight I gotta see both fighters in the ring.
What do
You
you
know what I
mean?
mean? Because in the last few fights, Shakur has shown a lack of letting his hands go, right? A-
Yeah.
And also didn't show he's willing to get in the pocket. You know what I mean? Last night, them boys was in the pocket. They was in the pocket. They was right there in the middle of the ring in the
Yeah.
pocket. And are you going to do that and get on your front foot, or you going to be on your back foot?
I'm glad you said that because whenever Shakur and Tank fights, when Shakur and Tank fights, they always gonna bring up the other. I don't think whatever you thought, if you thought Shakur would be Tank, if you thought Tank would be Shakur, whatever it was, cool. I don't think nothing of what happened last night, nothing should be able to dictate your mind on what you think versus Tank and Shakur. In my opinion, I think it can dictate your opinion on a Tank and Keyshawn fight because I think Keyshawn will have similarities of what Roach did and similar to his approach. But I think Shakur's style or what he approached that fight will be completely different from what Lamont Roach did. Completely different skill set. The where the fight will take place, both of their approach, southpaw or like it'll be so much differences from a Tank versus Shakur than a Tank versus Roach.
All
But
I want
with that being said, the question is, who would y'all pick to win, Tank versus Shakur?
Tank versus
Um,
Shakur.
Yeah, if that was I know y'all gonna say it's not happening next, but let's live in fairy tale world for a minute. If that was to happen next, 2025, who would you pick to win?
Mm.
I mean, now when I think about, I know AK agree with
This is
me
the
for this, but I'm gonna say it.
best time. Although I think Roach deserves his rematch, and I would be upset if he don't get it. money wise, business wise, this would be the best time for Tank versus Shakur to
It's
happen
so
I would not be
because
mad at
crazy.
Shakur versus
this
Tank, man.
this is the one like the people that believe Tank will beat Shakur. A lot of people believe that he'll knock him out cold because of previous performance on
Nah.
Shakur. So no, I'm not saying I believe that. I'm saying the people that do believe that. Most of the people that do believe that. So this is there has never been a time where people probably felt Shakur will beat Tank more than they do right now, based on what they saw last night.
All
So
right.
they gonna be able. They gonna want to say, "I saw Shakur beat Tank. I saw the big bad wolf get beat." So
Mhm.
that business wise, this would be the best time to make that fight
It's
happen.
it's it's crazy because I remember you were saying Devin and Tank is the
That
biggest
was
fight to make.
that was before the Ryan situation. That
No,
was before the
no,
Ryan
no.
Oh
It's
situation.
yeah,
crazy
yeah,
how
That
y'all
was
yeah,
have.
before
yeah.
the
You
Ryan
It's
was you
crazy.
situation.
you was
Ryan
tripping
flipped that
in.
upside down.
You was
I
tripping
still
in.
no no
You you
I
was
still
tripping in.
agree with what I thought at the time before the Ryan fight.
I
But there is no point in
totally
having
disagree.
this.
It's
That
it's
conversation is no
crazy.
that conversation ain't needed no more because we saw what happened in the Ryan fight. So it's like
But listen, man, Styles made fights, bro. Styles made fight. I mean, just like the three kings. You know what I'm saying? Leonard, Hearns, Duran. Duran beat Leonard. Leonard beat Hearns,
you forgetting
and
about
you know what I'm
Or
saying?
You forgetting about Hagler.
or
Hagler, but
mm,
listen though, Liz, the four, but I'm talking about the triangle of Hearns fighting Leonard, Leonard beating Hearns, then Hearns losing to Duran, then Hearns, no,
Wait,
I'm
wait, wait,
sorry,
what?
Duran losing to
Wait,
Leonard.
Hearn.
I mean
hey,
Leonard,
hey, hey, hey,
Leonard,
hey,
Stop.
stop,
Leonard
stop,
beating
stop,
Hearns
stop,
and
stop,
Wave it
stop,
Duran.
off.
stop,
No,
stop,
y'all
stop, stop,
confusing me.
stop, stop.
Listen,
Just stop. Just stop.
Duran was the first one to beat Leonard. And then what happened with Hearns and Duran?
What happened
Hearns stopped
with it?
Duran.
What'd you say happened?
Hearns stopped
Oh,
Duran.
cause
So Styles made
you
fight.
okay? You got it
You
right
get what
now.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Like what I was saying? Y'all get what I was saying?
No,
So like, yeah, man,
nobody got what you were saying.
I will break it down.
No, no,
Says,
no.
Sugar
We
Ray
don't.
Leonard
No,
beat
brother, 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 brother,
Hearns.
brother, brother. I don't know where you're going, but I don't want you to continue.
Nah, cause what I said was Styles make fights. Cause Sibby said that fight with Devin and Tank still holds some type of, value in the future, maybe.
I don't think
That's
yeah,
it'll.
what
only
you
hope
said.
value if
I don't
Devin get
think.
back in the
I don't
ring
think that fight
healthy.
will ever happen. I don't think that fight will ever happen. To be honest with you
Yeah.
now, but yeah, at the time I
Y'all
said
I
that.
ain't gonna
got me
hold you.
confused. Y'all know what I'm
I ain't even
talking
gonna
about.
hold y'all, cuz. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, cuz. Now, if Devin Haney do his thing, and I hope we do against Jose Ramirez, I would love to defend that title against him.
You? He gonna outbox you?
Twan,
Oh,
Twan.
not good with you. I know. I'm fucking with you.
But why? But Devin Haney next fight is at 47.
He fighting Ramirez at 47.
Yeah, and Ryan fighting Rolly at 47.
What?
So they, so
Yeah,
they, so they, so
Damn,
they vacating
I didn't
at
even know that.
40.
yeah, they at
Wait,
47 now.
Ramirez fighting
Yeah, I'm so
at
serious.
147 versus Haney?
Yes,
Oh man, that's
yes, and
over.
Ryan
That's
is
over.
fighting Rolly at
That's
47.
over. That ruined a lot of things, man.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think that's Devin and Tank
Rolly,
is ever happening. That's why I said
hold
that.
on. So Rolly, Romero, and Ryan is at 147.
Yes,
Are you sure?
yes,
That's terrible
yes.
boxing, man.
Who confirmed this?
That's what this said when the announcement was made.
Hold on, I
I
gotta
can't.
look this
Oh man.
up, yo. This
Yeah, please
crazy
do,
work right
please
That's
here.
do,
I gotta look
horrible.
please
this.
do.
We just wiped so many fights off the board right
That's
now.
why I said I
So
don't
weird.
think Haney and Tank will ever happen. That's why
No,
I just
because
said that.
Tank weighed in 133, man. So it
Yeah,
ain't no being a 147 for Tank.
That's crazy.
I need to
but
see
that
So
this,
we got
yo.
lot of names off the list right now.
so
But you said Shakur and
It won't be
Tank. Who
no
you
Ryan
think will
rematch
win?
either. It
yeah, I don't
won't be no Tank
think
Ryan
so. I
rematch.
don't
That's
think so
impossible.
either.
It's
I don't
impossible.
think so either. But
So you
to
think
the
Shakur and Tank?
what'd you say?
Nah, you had asked us about Shakur and Tank.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
lost track.
yeah. None of y'all answered. Actually,
Yeah, who wanna go first?
you sound like you was about to go.
Yeah,
Listen, man,
man.
It's
it's like this,
hard to
bro.
pick that, man.
It
I see
is.
this fight going one or two ways, right? But all in all, I'm gonna say who I think will personally win. The fight can either go like Shakur versus Valdez against Tank, or
Oh,
it
it
can
can
go
never be
like,
like that, bro.
or
It will
it can
never.
go like
It will never go
Tank
like
versus
that. That's a
Frank
promise,
Martin.
bro. No.
Wait,
What?
wait, hold on.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
let him
He's not
break.
about to do Tank
Wait,
like he
wait,
did
wait.
Valdez.
Let him break that down for us. Let him because I need to get an understanding of that.
I mean, Shakur ain't do too much to Valdez. I mean, when he dropped
What,
him, it was like an off balance drop, but he threw a punch.
bro? He
He
sat
ain't hurt
in the pocket the
Valdez.
whole fight and punished him.
Man,
He
he did
punished
not hurt that
Val.
man.
That
He
He
was
did
didn't
not
hurt him.
hurt
that was
Valdez. He was
Shakur's
not
set.
hurt.
That was Shakur's second best performance.
He
That was
did
his
not hurt
best
Valdez.
performance. Bro, listen, bro. He ain't get him out there like he did Jamel Herring. Stop it, bro.
Jamal
Stop it. You
Herring
know
didn't
when
even
a
go
fight is,
down, did he?
Nah.
huh?
Jamal Herring didn't even go down. So what are you talking about?
Bro, they stopped the fight, bro. The ref stopped the fight.
Did you not see the Valdez fight?
Bro, I saw the Valdez. I saw all 12 rounds. He caught him.
Wait,
He was
all
tagging him.
12
He was
rounds of
fighting on
the
the outside.
wait.
Fighting him on the outside. When he had dropped him, it was like an all balance. It's like he was on the road. He switched around, hit him in the body. He fell. That was the knockdown, bro. He won't hurt for real.
So
That
hold
it
on,
was not in that moment where I felt like, oh man, they need to stop this fight. Come
so
on, bro.
just so we get on it. So you saying the two ways you think Shakur and Tank will play out? It'll look like Shakur will win against Tank like he did versus Valdez, or what's the other option?
Frank, Tank would beat Shakur like he did Frank Martin. I could see that. I could see that scenario. I could see that scenario.
I don't
He
think
not
there's
beating.
I don't
He's
think
not
there's
going
a
out like
Yo,
fight
Frank
that we
Martin.
can. I don't think
and when
there's a fight that we
and
can
when
circle to with how that will
and
play out.
when I say that, I'm talking about on how the fight could possibly go in terms of like they game plans. You feel me? Like I'm not saying that like the fight will be exactly identical. I'm saying like Shakur his best efforts will try to be at a safe distance, like
More
he
than
did
likely, the
Valdez.
fight gonna look like Shakur versus De Los Santos. That's what it's more than likely gonna look like, bro. That's the closest
Mm,
option of what the fight will look like.
I don't know, but yeah, it better not be
Tank
that.
will
I don't
pump
care
fake
what.
and like I said, he will leap 6 feet
Bye bye.
back and he will throw a jab. That's what you're gonna
Yeah.
see.
And just for the record, on ESPN, I'm waiting to see what's on BoxRec, but on ESPN site it says all three of those fights are at junior welterweight, which is 140 pounds.
The Ryan versus Roland fight.
All
They announced what
three
they.
fights are listed. Sir, I
Okay.
just went to
No, I ain't saying you wrong.
ESPN.
I ain't saying you wrong. I was going off of what I seen with the ring. Okay, we'll get back to. If I'm wrong, then I'll rather be
Oh,
at
we'll
40. So
revisit. We'll revisit. We'll revisit. I'm just telling you what's listed on Box.
okay, I hope
Hopefully,
so.
because that was gonna ruin a lot of shit, man.
So with the four champions we got at 35. I'm not asking based off resume accomplishments. I'm just eye test what you see in the ring. How do you rank Tank, Shakur, Loma, Keyshawn? What's the order y'all rank them?
Oh damn.
Y'all want me to go first?
I don't
Yeah,
care
go
who
first.
go
Yeah, you
first.
go first.
All right, so non-biased, like just truthful, like based off of like now, like what I've seen, um, Tank number one at
Mm.
135.
Okay.
Off of right
Um,
now.
Yeah.
like just like I mean just from what I know, like are we talking like you gotta be clear? Are we talking like just previous like we talking
Hey man,
previous
what
fights that
are we
continue?
doing? What are we
Are we
doing?
talking
I'm
about
gonna make it like this.
I mean, what are we doing, man?
If I was a casual, I didn't know nothing about boxing. I asked you to rank the four fights at lightweight. What would you tell me?
bro,
Just
well
right now, today, with the one, how
Tank,
would you rank them?
Tank
Okay.
number one, number two, Keyshawn Davis, number three, Shakur, number four, Loma.
Mm.
Okay. What y'all think?
We got the most accomplished at dead last, man.
Who got the most accomplished?
Loma.
The most accomplished?
Of course.
Did he go
Are we
up? Did he
joking?
go up
Are
multiple
we
weight classes
joking,
and
right?
won
Talk to me.
championships? He the, is
The most
He
he's
accomplished.
the
started
most
126
accomplished
and what?
at 35.
Whoop, whoop,
Huh?
whoop.
I know
You
where
started
AK
where?
going. I know where AK going. I know you. I know exactly where you going. Go ahead.
I'm
I know
asking.
where he going. I know where you going. I'm gonna let you cook. Go ahead.
And we talking
Oh,
about what we're talking about where they at right now,
Yeah.
right? And what's my options again?
The four champions at lightweight: Tank, Shakur, Loma, Keyshawn. How do you rank them?
I kind of got it the same way, man. I got Tank at one, number one, Shakur at number two, then Keyshawn number three, then Loma. A whole lot of that.
Okay.
is this
And
based off
why?
who we think gonna win the fight?
Yeah.
Basically,
This. I'm not talking accomplishments. Just based off who you think is the best.
like if these were to
Yeah.
fight, Loma gonna lose to Shakur. Yeah, that's what y'all basically
Yeah.
saying.
Who do you? Yeah. Just based off
You
what you
changed
see
your
when you
question,
watch them fight.
Sib. You
No, that's
had
what I said
changed
the whole
your question.
time. I said
If
accomplishment.
you
You
was
don't
a
gotta go
casual
accomplishments.
fan, who would you? Yeah, you ain't say
Yeah,
who I
what is he
think
doing?
who you think will
I'm
beat him.
tripping, y'all. Y'all got Tank as one because if we going off of who we think gonna win, you saying Tank beating all of them.
Yeah, no. If you say that, no, I gotta change mine
Tank
up.
can't
You know,
beat.
What's up?
he, he's gonna pick Keyshawn, ain't you?
I'm just gonna put Keyshawn in one if that's
Yeah,
what we're doing.
Ooh.
If we think
if
who's
that's
gonna
what we
win,
doing.
who gonna win out of all of them? Keyshawn.
Okay. What? How do you rank the
Yeah.
rest of them
Yeah,
for two, three, and
That
I
four?
shit
gotta
up in
change
the
mine.
air. We gotta see
I
it.
think
I'm saying we
I
gotta see
think it's
it.
up in the air for it. That's why I was like, I don't think there's a bad list. I'm not. I don't think I wouldn't argue with any way you put it.
Yeah, nah. So I misunderstood because I thought she was like, yo, if a casual fan didn't know nothing about what boxing, who would you tell them to watch first? Like
No, no, no,
I
no.
was like,
Just
yeah,
who do you think is just? And I'm not talking
Hey man,
about.
hey bro, but I mean, my man is making up so many scenarios in his mind tonight that I'm like, what? I'm starting to get dizzy, bro.
oh man,
Chill,
Like, what's
chill,
going
chill,
on?
chill.
nah, don't say
What's yours?
chill.
You didn't say yours, Sibby.
Mm, Keyshawn number one, right?
Uh,
Keyshawn.
damn. I wasn't.
The business
I
one.
wasn't expecting for y'all to ask me the question too.
Right,
God
right, right,
damn.
right, right. But
Uh,
go ahead and say Keyshawn. You fine.
You sparred him.
This is
You
safe
know what
space.
it's like.
I
This is
know,
safe
but
space.
I know,
This is a
but
safe space.
damn, son.
Hey,
Oh,
she pushed the court dead last, man.
I ain't doing that. Um, just all right. So just today, who I think best or worst, I would say it's easier for me to go last. I think I will put Loma last because I don't even know if he's retired or not, what's going on. Um, Loma last. Shit,
Shakur.
I know what just happened with Roach, but I can't put Tank at three. I just can't. I just can't. I'm sorry. I know what I saw last night. For y'all don't want to criticize him, but still, I don't think we'll ever see him look like that again. Uh,
It depends on who you fighting, man. We gonna see him look like that.
that's all right. Damn, I'm gonna answer y'all. Y'all making me answer. I'm gonna say. I'm still gonna say just right now. My answer will change probably at the end of the year. Right now, I would say Tank, Keyshawn, Shakur, Loma.
we said the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
You
That's
put Tank above Keyshawn.
come on, man. You don't gotta make me repeat it. Right,
It-
right now, yeah, because I think Keyshawn is still developing though.
yeah. Let me ask you about speaking of Keyshawn. Like since we on Keyshawn, like what do you think needs to happen for him to really get the respect and like really put people on notice? Because it seems like even with him being like WBO champion, people still don't think like people telling him, "Oh, you should go fight Andy Cruz." Like, what do you think he need to do to like really put him in that position to like possibly get that fight?
Just keep winning.
Just
People that
keep
people,
winning.
as people that's
It
criticize
don't even matter about no
the
name
people that's
deal.
criticizing him for what he doing now, they're gonna criticize him no matter what he do. Just like
Yeah,
a lot of other nights. So it's just
yeah.
you're gonna have criticism no matter what. He just got to keep winning. Like
I don't know, but to me right now,
people saying my bad, cause but people saying fight Andy Cruz. I'm like, bro, he's a world champion. Andy Cruz is still considered a prospect. So soon as he beats Andy Cruz, what are they gonna say? He fought someone that wasn't even at a contender level yet. That never went 12 rounds. It's gonna be something no matter what he does, and not just him. Anybody, Tank Shakur Loma, no matter what they do, it's gonna be the criticism.
Yeah.
This is like he's at a point where he's higher than he's ever been at his career. So if you find a ways to still critique him, you're gonna do it no matter what.
man, to me right now, Keyshawn the most complete fighter all around, skill wise,
Okay.
power, everything, bro.
I'm not gonna argue
I
with
think
you.
he's the most complete fighter.
Okay.
Um, she said he called on 10. I don't know what she's.
Except fight
I
Andy
don't know.
Cruz, man. Everybody gonna keep saying it.
Yeah, he will. I believe. Here's the thing, right? When that fight do happen, because I know it's gonna happen, it just has to be for something. You know what I'm saying? It has to be for something for one, and for two, like dude gotta earn his spot. That's just what it is. It ain't, it ain't personal.
Did the last night performance did that change y'all opinion on Tank at all, whether bad or good?
No, I already knew. Already knew. You already know
Every
me. Nah,
I
no.
already, what is you already knew?
Yeah, I knew Tank was what y'all thought everybody was saying he was, but it's all good.
Oh wow. Okay, that's serious. Okay.
That's what we doing. That's what we
And
doing. Yeah,
and
I
today you can have that. You can have that. You can have
because
I
that.
we could go
one
through the
one
resume. We could
one
do the
thing
whole
I
thing, man.
Hey
He's giving
brother,
up rounds. He just couldn't find that
you
shot.
have
He always giving up
that.
6 rounds. He always giving up 5 rounds, 4 rounds. Just so happened you couldn't find the shot this time.
Man, my man said he not beating Shakur or Devin. Pump the brakes on the Devin thing, y'all. Pump that.
I don't think that
Pump the
fight.
brakes on
I
that.
don't think that fight
Hey,
is ever happening.
I'm just saying,
why you keep playing pump the brakes on
pump the
Devin,
brakes
man?
on that. I'm gonna tell
Because
you
Devin
why.
ain't
Because we first,
fought in a while though.
for one, we gotta see what he looked like.
Yeah.
What he looked like. Did the damage? Is the damage still lingering? I mean, we just got to see what he is right now. You know what I mean? So pump the brakes on Devin, and because in terms of punching power, like I said, that man can't crack an egg if he threw it off the roof. So I
Who can?
mean,
Yo, chill
Who
out.
can?
Yo,
Devin,
come on,
Devin, he
AJ.
can't crack.
he got
He can't.
power. He a
Devin
sharp
hit harder than
he
Shakur?
he got sharp power.
Mm,
Chill
He
out, AJ.
a sharp puncher. I wouldn't. He ain't no like
mm,
knockout artist, but he's a sharp puncher.
mm, it,
I ain't gonna shit on
mm,
Devin. I ain't gonna
I'm
shit on
not.
Devin. I think he a sharp puncher.
He don't got no power.
I
That's a
mean,
lie. That's a lie.
Floyd
That's a lie,
didn't
bro.
have power on
Devin
the
don't got
back
no
end of his
power.
career.
I do want to ask y'all. So I'm not saying that he would have did because they two completely different fighters, but I want to know if Loma watched that fight. I wonder if he was thinking, "Damn, I regret not taking that fight from Tank." Because as a fighter, I know he was looking at it like, "Shit, I could have did this, that, the third." I wonder how much did he sit back thinking that was the biggest payday I had, and I would have did X, Y, and Z if that was me in the ring.
Man, Loma won't think about that.
He probably thinking that like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, when he was chasing down and Tank was running. That's
I'm
probably
I'm saying that now because since they
he's
came up
not the
to him
same
with the
fighter
fight.
no more. So I
Yeah,
don't know
but
if he's gonna feel like that.
but
Yeah.
fighters gonna have that fighter mindset. So in his mind, he thinking like, I would have did this, that, the third to him. I wonder how much in regret is he like, damn, I should have took that fight. I still think they might circle back to that, but we'll see.
I mean, I don't see why. You think that fight is worth it?
It's he fighting Tank. I mean,
You think a fight with Loma versus Tank is good for Tank? And like, I know it's good for Loma. Do you think that's good for Tank though?
especially after coming off at the performance where people think that Roach should have got the win. Like it's more people are believing it's more people that can beat Tank than they have ever had before right now. And Loma being one of the four champions at that weight class, they will believe that too.
Yeah.
And it's gonna sell because like I said, it's Tank fight. If he fight any of the champions, Shakur, Keyshawn, or Loma, it's gonna sell out more than
Yeah.
any
So
other fight he had.
yeah, I think the belts is what like making everything like valuable. Like if we took Loma without the belt, do you think that fight would still hold up?
Against Tank,
Like far as
yeah, because it's
against
history
Tank,
there.
because it's just history.
Yeah, because it's history there. He said, I think the smartest fight for Tank right now is the rematch.
That's not the smartest fight for Tank, but
What do you think?
it should happen. It should happen. But for
What,
Tank,
what do you think is the smartest fight for Tank next?
somebody at 126.
Yeah.
He got to go a
Oh
little bit
man,
lower
that's
this
Yeah,
time.
crazy.
He got to
crazy.
reach a little bit deeper this time.
what,
Oh.
what you
130
want to
wasn't
fight?
enough. He got to
AUA
go.
man? You
He got
want
to
to
dig a
fight
little bit
AUA?
deeper.
That's crazy. Oh man. I
So,
I mean, go
no,
ahead.
go ahead,
I
because
mean,
I was
it's
about to change it.
like you said, man. The rematch is the best thing, but it should like all I gotta say is he either fight Lamont Roach or one of the other champions at 135. It don't gotta be Keyshawn. It don't gotta be Shakur. I mean, as long as it's one of them three. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But those are the only four fights, either Lamont Roach or the other three champions, if
So
they
what?
can make that
So what
possible.
do you think? What do you think is the most winnable fight for him out of those four that you mentioned?
I mean, if I'm honest, man, I say Loma.
I would say Shakur.
I say Loma.
Ooh,
I
ooh,
say
AK, what you
Loma.
say?
I say Loma.
What?
Out of Lamont Roach or the other champions at 35, Loma Shakur and Keyshawn, which one of those fights is? I mean, he could arguably win all of them, but which one do you
AK
think
looks stressed out
he
right
does?
now, man.
Which one do you
You
think is the
going
most
through it?
winnable
Which one is the most winnable?
for Tank right now?
Loma.
Okay. Oh, he is incredibly bad.
Yeah,
Lamont is the easiest.
Loma.
Do he look like the easiest?
man, Lamont hit
What's
that
going
dude,
on,
made
man?
his hair grease go in his eye. He made him take a knee, man.
So I do got to get on this before we go. They announced the card. It's going to be Ryan Rowley, Haney Ramirez, and Tio Barboza. Y'all can go anywhere y'all want to go with that card, whichever fight, what y'all think. And that's on a Friday. That's the day right before Canelo versus William Skull. I was like, that's a
Hey,
And
packed weekend
the the press conference this Tuesday too.
at
All
press
right,
conference.
so okay, so check it out. I think Barbosa versus T.O. is a pick'em fight. Could go either way because we don't know what T.O. we're going to get, and
You say that every TL fight.
and then I be- I picked Ryan to beat Rolly, but I would not be surprised if Rolly rocks him one good time. And Devin Haney has the purple. Huh? I got Ryan beating him, but don't be surprised if one of them wild punches land. You know, with one of them wild punches land on Ryan. But if not, I mean, I got Ryan winning. But then we get to Devin Haney and Jose Ramirez. Now, I believe Jose Ramirez is shot,
Hmm.
but he may have a little bit left in the tank. You know what I mean? So it's a good comeback fight just to get to gauge yourself, and just in case that old dude wake up, it could get shaky. You know what I mean? So it's a lot to unpack with that right there. I'm gonna pick Devin Haney, but it could get shaky. It could get shaky.
I was just confused because I'm like, I don't know what they're planning to having unless they just want to stack the card up for money. I was like, we obviously know Haney and Ryan. Haney
Oh,
and
sorry,
Ryan
my
is
bad.
clearly on the
I'm
same
looking
card
down
because
here.
if Haney and Ryan wins, they're gonna fight each other. But what's the point of having Tio on the card?
Who?
Tio, I don't understand what's the point of having
He
Tio on the
needed
card.
I
a
think.
fight. He needed a fight, and he needed a situation. So man said, "Come on, let's go."
I mean, hey, I mean, how we know one of them fighters gonna win. I mean, ain't gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? Like how we know Ryan might lose. You know what I'm saying? How we know Henny might not
Hey,
lose. You
bro,
know
I
what I'm
don't know where
saying?
you going, bro.
Like I'm just
Hey,
saying, like,
listen.
they might
Hey,
they
listen,
might can
man.
switch it up and book T.O. and Ryan. They might can book T.O. and Haney. You just never
Yo, can
know.
y'all imagine
You know what I'm saying?
how
So
this
that's
press
perfect.
this press conference? You got Ryan, Rowley, T.O., and Haney. Can you imagine what this press conference about to be
It's gonna be
like?
a whole bunch
I
of
can.
back and forth.
Everybody,
Oh,
everybody gonna be going back and forth with the person except who they fighting.
yeah, man. Yeah, hey, man, you cheated me. I don't care. You sued me. How dare you? How dare you talk to my son? How dare you talk to my son? I mean,
Uh,
man, God.
you do got Bill Haney and T.O. scene. I didn't think of that. Damn,
And then you
I didn't
got,
think of that.
and then he got.
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
T.O.'s dad
right?
gonna be there.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
You just
sure.
gotta bring out Keyshawn then.
right. Then you got,
Oh man.
hey man, Ryan, he's not that good. I mean,
Exactly.
I could have knocked him out. Like I could have hit him with my super punch. This is it's gonna be a lot of
It's not good.
corny stuff. It's gonna
It's
be a lot of corny stuff.
gonna be
But
all corny stuff.
they're gonna sell a fight though. They're gonna sell it.
Barboza
They're gonna
gonna
sell it.
talk about how Tio. He gonna say how Tio been ducking him. The only person who ain't gonna be saying much is Jose Ramirez. That's gonna be the only person who not saying nothing.
He don't really
They
care.
just can't speak English. He can't speak English.
He can speak English, man.
Yeah.
He's from California. He speak English, bro.
All right.
So yeah, I wanna anywhere else y'all need to go before we get off?
Just want to say shout out to the DMV. You stood tall last night. It was a stacked card out Brooklyn led with all DMV fighters, and y'all brought that thing full throttle. Lamont did his thing. Twan did his thing. Body Snatcher did his thing. Uh, Scooter did his thing. Salute, salute, salute.
Shout y'all platforms out. If y'all got anything going, let the people know.
Bow, 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 bow. This is AK the Apostle. This is AK the Apostle. Let's talk sports, y'all. Catch me on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok. And I will be live tomorrow. And also, I got that the championship interview with Gary Antoine coming soon.
Yeah,
And
I'll shout
that
y'all
one,
out.
but
Shout yourselves out. Y'all got
Yeah,
anything going,
Boxing
let the
Wise.
people
Oh
know.
yeah, man. So
Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Boxing Wise. Go ahead, Booger.
you already know, man. A Train Productions. Ruthless Fight Culture. Make sure y'all stay tuned. To keep following along the journey. Be on the lookout for Sibby sessions. I'm a videographer, directed and produced by me. You know what I'm saying? Look out for Sibby
it be
sessions.
sessions.
Yeah, yeah, Coach Sibby sessions. You know what I'm saying?
All right, that
That's
sound better.
brewing up. Yeah, you know what I'm
Do
saying? That's brewing up.
I'm like see when you say coach. See when you say coach Sibby sessions, it sounded a lot better. When you just said look out for Sibby sessions, I'm like, yo, what they got going on?
Yeah.
What we doing?
Chill
Oh
out,
man,
AK.
What's going
Chill
on,
out.
man? What we doing? What we doing?
Hey.
oh man,
Yo, why you gonna say this and we laugh?
man, he made it weird,
Yeah.
man.
You
Come
made it
on,
weird.
man.
Hey man, my man was like, yeah, this production.
No, man.
Look out for
Nah,
Sibby
I see what you
sessions. Hey,
said, man.
what they doing, bro? Hold on. But then
Yeah,
you say
nah,
Coach
but
Sibby.
be on a, but no, yeah, but seriously though, be on the lookout, for some in depth, you know, like high level training. y'all see Sibby now, but when he coaching, he's just a different person. So be on the lookout for that. But I got a lot of different things I'm working on, and hey, man, we just chasing our dreams, man.
Stupid. Yeah, follow the coaching page, man. I got
Okay, here you go.
Follow the coaching page, Coach Sibby. Look, you ain't got to show me the love. Show all the love to my fighters. I appreciate it if they get the love. I want them to have it more than I want y'all to get to me. They next up, I see Dorsett. He got a national champion, future world champion, ranked number one in super heavyweight in the USA, Kelvin Watts. So y'all follow him too.
Salute
For
Dorsett.
sure.
Salute.